Hey guys, welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. I finally got 0.19 downloaded. It was a bit of a chock-a-block on their servers for the last, well, since they opened it for download. Last update I got in there really fast and I was fine, but this one I had to wait a bit. And then the download took like 2 hours to download because I was only getting crappy speed due to the traffic that it was. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do to show off the re-entry heat is actually have a mission, and I'm going to replicate the Curiosity mission onto Juno, so because Juno's basically Mars, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to head over to Juno. I'm going to make it a nice cinematic, no talking, just a nice cinematic with music. I'm going to go over, I'm actually going to use the MechJeb to launch just to make it a cinematic because I can't be bothered. We all know I've launched plenty of stuff, so yeah, I'm going to make a nice little cinematic for you guys just to show off the re-entry heat. This will be the Curiosities inside here. This is the heat shield capsule, so basically I'll be deploying just this part alone, like into the atmosphere, and yeah, and it should look cool with the flame and yeah, the heat with the new re-entry effects. It should look really cool going into the atmosphere, although the flames are kind of orange and Juno's like red and orange, so I'm thinking it might be a little hard to see, but we'll see. I guess should be alright. If not, I can just kind of look up into the darkness and we should see all the flames going past. So that's what you're going to see first, and after that I guess I'll have a little play around with the rover parts as well. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed with 0.19, to be honest with you. I was expecting a few more parts. I haven't added any of my mods in yet, apart from the DSL Pandora, which is the Curiosity replica, which is what we're going to be using, so that's what that is. But yeah, the only new pod is this one. I was expecting the lander cans and things that Pleborian showed off from Clara, the new female dev. She made loads of kind of like extra stock parts, but they haven't been included unfortunately, so they're obviously holding off on them. There's no new parts in there, no new in there. That's actually to do with the Sky Crane. But yeah, I don't have MechJeb installed, by the way. It's actually, MechJeb is as part of the DSL Pandora mod, so I was going to launch it all myself, but I thought, I really can't be bothered, I'm so tired. It's really late again, I've left it late to record, which I keep doing lately. So yeah, at least we can get full screen, you know, cinematic, instead of having all this HUD up, the HUD display. So yeah, in 0.19 you've probably already got it all now. There's actually, yeah, the heat shield there, which I can use on other things, so that's cool. It's always good to have a heat shield. So yeah, the only new parts are here, which most of you have probably already got this and been playing with it anyway, so there's no point in me going through it. But so yeah, we've got like a kind of rover base there, which you can build your rover around. They've added this big stack separator, which I didn't notice before. Pretty much a decoupler, but without the decoupler force. Yeah, some girders, like kind of like steel girders design, which I guess are pretty cool. But like I said, overall I'm not really that... There was so much hype over this release and it just hasn't lived up to its expectations, in my opinion. It's like they're holding off, but they did say they're going to be releasing more frequently. So yeah, they're kind of all the parts you get, plus the wheels, and that's it really. And the one little pod. Nothing in aero, just the oh yeah, the battery, which isn't really worth mentioning, to be honest. I sound so deflated, don't I? I love the re-entry heat, that is cool, but it's just not, it doesn't really change much in my game anyway, because it's not really what I'm about. I actually like doing crazy stuff. But yeah, 3 different types of wheel: medium, tiny, and ridiculously big. The only problem with this, I've had a little play with them. is the suspension. Yeah. You have to build really carefully if you're using these, because otherwise they just topple in on each other and, you know, like cave in and everything blows up. It's pretty silly. It'd be nice if you could turn the suspension off on it so it's like sturdy and stiff. They should have had two models, suspension and no suspension, because I guess the suspension probably was a bit more work for them to do, and I think most people would prefer it without the suspension, because this thing isn't really going to be used for much other than like big platforms and kind of movable bases, so you kind of want that sturdy and not, you know, flexing away and just crumbling beneath it. Anyway, I've been really negative about it, you know. I do like this. This is my favourite wheel. I think most people would be using this. And this one's okay for just tiny little rovers, I guess. Oh yeah, and the animations as well. They've got some new animations, but they're not much different, obviously. They just look around a bit, have a few gestures, like I think they sneeze and things. It just adds a bit of cuteness to it. So anyway, that's me done talking. Slating 0.19. I'm just kidding, squad. I like it. It's cool. I was just expecting all them other parts that Pleborian showed off, and unfortunately that guy said his computer's broke, so he may not be on there. I'm not sure if that's the whole story or not, because he slowed down a lot with his uploads and things. I don't know what's going on over at Pleborian HQ, but I hope everything gets sorted for him, because he's one of the reasons I started making videos and why I got into KSP, alongside like Scott Manley, obviously, Mr. KSP. I'm actually using one of his ideas from his 0.19 video after this little cinematic, because he kind of like launched a little glider off of the wheels, and yeah, I'm going to launch a Kerbal on the glider, so I'm going to launch a hang glider using the wheels as like the speed to launch it. No rockets or fuel or anything, just these wheels here. The speed of the wheels should launch the glider up, and I'm going to attach a Kerbal in it with ladders somehow. He just gave me the idea, so yeah, I just thought it would be quite funny to kind of show off a rover, or the wheels, you know, part with a bit of fun. So anyway, yeah, enjoy the little cinematic coming up. It's basically a, you know, Curiosity replica, but the landing I'm going to have the HUD up, the HUD, because you've got to lower the rover with the cord. It's in here, so yeah, they haven't really named it. Yeah, the sky crane, you've got to lower and raise the cable, that's it, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, so enjoy the nice little cinematic I'm going to put together now. Literally just a show to re-entry heat, but I just thought it'd be nice. And I've talked way too much again, so I'll see you after the Curiosity's down.
Directive to destroy. Directive to destroy.
Alright guys, yeah, as you saw the first attempt, we can't actually get the re-entry effect without blowing up, because this lands quite high here. I guess if I landed in the lower part it might have worked, but yeah, if you remember my last video, the face on Juno's just in there. We're not too far away, but that'll take forever to drive there. So yeah, that was the re-entry heat. At least you get to see the re-entry heat on the sky crane when I sent it away. But yeah, it's a shame. I'm not sure how high we are. Oh yeah, I can see there. Yeah, so if I went in the dark region, that's pretty much sea level. Sorry, my cold seems to have come back tonight really bad. Yeah, any of these dark regions, I think we would have got away with it, but it's yeah, it just, yeah, it didn't work, unfortunately. Anyway, it's still pretty cool. Took 2 attempts though to get this down safe. So yeah, now we'll go and just fiddle about with some rover parts, I guess, and the Kerb glider. Okay, I'm done. Oh dear, that was so much pain. Nah, I was just messing about. Yeah, we got we got it up finally. I used this because I did talk for a lot of them, but I thought no, I'm just gonna speed them up with music. So yeah, that's my stopping device. So as soon as this detached, I had a tiny little booster here, solid booster, with 3 solid fuel in, just to give us a bit of forward momentum. And yeah, this was our brake, so this didn't carry on. And it worked. Just shame I couldn't land with these little tiny wheels. Although the speed, they would have ripped to shreds anyway. So yeah, that's my little mess about with 0.19, my first day. Semi-success with the Curiosity landing. Bit of a fail on the first attempt, but at least we got the re-entry heat on the first attempt, and on the sky crane on the second. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I need to go sort my nose out because I'm going to explode. And yeah, catch you next video. We'll carry on actually doing some proper stuff. Bye.